a minute, I said, that's kind of, there's nothing there to really like protect me, so I just said, let's meet at Publix. He agreed, and then I called the dispatcher at the sheriff's and said, this is where we're going. And
if we could start, Joe, I'm
this
sorry.
is
Okay, thank you.
thank you for
Thank you.
suggesting it. And so at that point, the dispatcher tried to like get me to go to my house. I said, I can't do that. We're meeting in Publix. So she did finally send a sheriff over. The sheriff came over. I gave him a description of my bicycle. The sheriff saw my bicycle, saw me and the person while we were exchanging the money. And by the way, he was like extorting me, but he sat in his car the whole time. And so that was just a concern to me. When I didn't, he was to my back, so I didn't see him. When the person who sold me the computer back he and his partner drove away, I saw the sheriff and like pointed, like, go get him. He didn't respond, and then I walked over to his car, and he said, well, what kind of car is it? Which I didn't know. I asked somebody, went back, and then he, told him, and then he finally drove away. I drove after him, but at that point, the person returned. So he came back. I asked him for a card, and this is what I got.
His card?
Well, he didn't have a card.
Okay.
So I just wanted to share that in detail in terms of the concern I have about, like, dealing with crime here and following up and actually addressing it here in Lake Worth.
Okay, thank
So
you, sir.
thank you, and congratulations on Lake Worth's 100th year.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Son Hayes? Huh?
I'm kidding. Somebody take a joke, okay? Plotted Hayes, 711, 713, and 715 South Pine Street. As you're well aware of the fact that I've been having an issue with the city of Lake Worth dating back to 2005 when we started working on comprehensive master plan.
Microphone.
The residents of our neighborhood, or my neighborhood, Lakeview Heights / Pinecrest Cemetery neighborhood, wanted to have that neighborhood rezoned and allow for multifamily units or multifamily units on a platted lot of record for the highest investment ideas. And we've had to battle it for many, many years. Wanted to bring to your attention that not too long ago here, they had a community meeting on the new LDRs that are coming down. And for our particular neighborhood, the lot square footage requirements, the frontage requirements, and the floor area ratio requirements that they're now going to implement do not coincide with the pre-existing lots of record, which the pre-existing lots of record were non-conforming. But by upping those requirements, you're going to make it even more non-conforming. And I see no reason to maintain a non-conformity in that particular area, and the residents of that area do not want to maintain a non-conformity. They've signed petition signatures on multitude of occasions to that effect, and there's a very large structural diversity over there. There's already 2 buildings that are existing that are 8 units, one sitting on 3 parcels, 8 units sitting on 2 parcels. You have 4 units sitting on 1 parcel. You have duplexes, triplexes. I have a 4-plex on one side of me, a duplex on the other side of me. There's single-family residential neighborhood homes. I have a graph here that lays out exactly what the statistics in the neighborhood are from door knocking and finding out who lives where and what type of unit it is, whether it's a rental, and so forth and so on. Also, too, as there has been a pre-existing neighborhood association over there for many, many years. Back in '09, we went to go about making the city aware of it, and they had some legal dealings with the city, and it was actually put in the documentation. As of today, they're on file with the state of Florida, and it goes from 6th Avenue 12th Avenue from 95 to A Street.
Okay, thank you.
But we do not agree with what's going on with the LDRs at this point.
Are you leaving documentation with us?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, city commission comments.